I'm going to cover several things here. I did compose a list. Sometimes I'll compose a list. This is old tractor feed paper. I don't think you can buy a tractor feed printer. You may be able to. I don't know, but I got this paper. There was a place that sold computers in Phoenix, and they just closed their doors and kicked a bunch of stuff outside. Along the handful of other items, I got this tractor feed paper. I was there for maybe an hour just picking up stuff, just stuff I wanted. Now, the first thing on my list is Jane Goodall. Now, she has died. She was 91. They said she died of natural causes. I remember watching her on TV back 60s, 70s. I don't remember what, the nature programs, because she was what you call a primatologist. Instead of like the chimps and the great apes, like those silverback chimps and stuff. They had said that she had discovered that these apes use tools, and it was thought for a long time that only us humans use tools. They've actually found a number of animals that actually do use a tool in one type or another. So that's not unique to us humans. The apes, do have an opposable thumb. That's what they say that those apes are. Or that's what a horse or a donkey can't pick something up. Can't use tools, but the apes can, and birds have picked up stuff. Well, they found these birds would pick up nuts. Ones that didn't have the powerful beaks, and fly up real high and then drop the nuts, so the gravity would crack it. So they do possess some intelligence. Anyway, I think Jane Goodall was a colleague of David Attenborough. There was a story one time that Jane Goodall had sent in a letter of resignation, early in her career, and David Attenborough had convinced her to stay on. Said, "Look, your research is valuable. Stay on," and she stayed for quite a while. I don't think she's doing any field research for some time, but she was giving lectures. Apparently, that's what she was doing. When she died. Now there was a post on Facebook a year or 2 years ago, something like that, where she was going to speak. Somewhere in Phoenix. I thought about going, but somehow I didn't. Now. I'm thinking about the Herd Museum. Now, if you don't know, the Herd Museum here in Phoenix, it's like a cultural and they've got like natural stuff and it's a museum. But I said Jane Goodall has died. Anyway, let me get to the next item. For Wonder Hussey's scammer. Now, apparently this Bob guy. Wonder Hussey was giving some of the text. You'd think the guy would, to me, it just such a dead giveaway with a scam. Of course, I did fall for one of these one time. Now, it wasn't a serious thing. I didn't give him money. What it was, I got a text, where it said it was the post office, and they needed, they had a package, and they couldn't deliver it. Now, at the time, I had. Delivery from Amazon. So I'm thinking, well, maybe Amazon shipped something to the post office. But I'm thinking, Amazon's got my full address. But anyway, I gave them my full address anyway. Then later I realized I'd been scammed. Oh, yeah, what they got to do? Send me more junk mail? That's probably what happened to it. Next thing, for the Nigella for me, Laura. I put on her video that she should do the middle pillar, that it's worked fine for me. I've posted 2 or 3 middle pillars. That's how they're titled, middle pillar, if you want to search it. Or if you search middle pillar here on YouTube, the ritual will come up. Other people have posted the middle pillar ritual. Now, this was practiced by the Golden Dawn, 1700s, 1800s, somewhere in there. I don't think they invented it, but they certainly practiced it. Now, there's a number of variations for the middle pillar. I've given the variation that I practiced, that I used. I've kind of adapted it from, I actually read this in a New Age book, probably 30, 40 years ago. So I've been doing this for a long, long time, the middle pillar ritual. I said, if other people posted, if you wanted to circulate some white light, what the chakras are. Chakra is like a Hindu word, or it's for the image, or wheel, or energy center, or something like that. There's a crown chakra, the third eye, the throat, all like that. I'm going to do a separate middle pillar. I'm going to do another one just so that it's out there. I'm going to try to do my very, very level best to do it as good as I possibly can. Let's see. We had a road rage incident here in the valley. We're periodically here, on the freeway. We'll periodically have one of those. Now, if you think you're going to get in the middle of a road rage incident, do your level best to keep it civil, to keep it rational. Now, if you think somebody's going to be coming at you with a weapon, you say, look, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna find a law enforcement officer, and we'll let them settle this. I'm obviously not getting anywhere with you. If you think it's going to escalate to that point, do not escalate into a road rage. Keep it civil if you possibly can. Like I said, if you think it's getting bad, leave and let them know. Hey, follow me, and we'll let a cop decide this. Or you can get in your vehicle and say, look, I'm calling the police, and we'll let them settle it. Do something like that. Let's see. For my daughter, Laura, she hasn't said one way or another if she wants that vehicle, so I'm just going to assume she doesn't. Or maybe I don't know, or maybe she's mad at me, or maybe she hadn't watched the video yet. It's like 2-3 minute long video. It's going to take 2 or 3 minutes out of your life just to watch it, and you can decide if you want it or not. Or maybe she's undecided yet. I don't know. I'm not inside her head. Let's see. Government shutdown. Yeah, here we go again. Now, other than just mentioning we're in the middle of a government shutdown and how I stand on it, there's going to be a few people inconvenienced. There's going to be a few people seriously inconvenienced because they won't be getting a paycheck. Yeah, over a little bit of political squabbling. Hey, guys of House or Congress, Senate, I don't know where. I don't know that shut it. One branch of our government has shut it down. I'm thinking it's the Senate that's quibbling over this. Hey, guys. Agree to something so we can get the government going back again. Just I don't know. I don't know how to tell you how to do your business. Last thing I'm going to cover. Now I need to do another ghost hunt again. There's nothing. Hey, if there's a ghost in here, hit this little tip. Just touch it or something, and it'll set that off. I've only had this meter. It's also got a thermometer in there. I just leave it to the field strength meter for the second. Now any ghost. I only had to go off once. It was stuck in my back pocket, when I did. That was at the waterfall there in the white tanks. And by the time I realized what was going on, it stopped. And, I pulled my meter out, and it stopped beeping. So I'm going to guess there's a ghost hanging out there at the white tank park. I'm going to, next time I do the hike, I'm going to take that meter with me and just, as a separate video, I'll post it separately. This is, the white tank waterfall ghost hunt. I'll probably do a separate video because I've got another video. I just put in my camera. I laid down and did some about 5-10 minutes of meditation and said, hey, any ghosts want to talk to me? Any ghosts want to interact with me? And nothing happened of it. So, but anyway, I'll probably, if some chick wants to join me on a Geisterjäger video, let me know, and we can have some fun one way or the other, whatever we decide to do. Okay, I've covered everything on my list. Okay, let's keep life fun and interesting and all that. Okay, bye-bye. Love y'all.